When I originally started to write, I did it for myself. As I went through being diagnosed with grade 3 astrocytoma, brain cancer, I had to find this outlet to alleviate all the fear, the anxiety that is built up in me. And what would happen is after I went through surgery and before I started chemo and radiation, I would send these letters out to friends and family, these just emails on my perspective, my understanding of life, this new vision that I was given, these new set of lenses I looked through that had a new perspective on how precious the moment was and living in the now. And I did it for myself. And every time I would email them out, I never really thought about it. It was like vomit. I would get it off my chest. It was for me. And my friends and family would get these and they would share them with other people. And every day I would get some, hey, could you put this person on the list? Could you put that person on the list? And what I realized was cancer is like buying a car. You buy a car, you leave the lot. You realize, oh, wow, the car's everywhere. Reality is the car was always there. You just never noticed it until you had a direct connection with it. That was cancer. I started to realize what connection was all about and that everybody was facing some kind of issue. And although cancer was the reason why I had this fear, why I had this to find this way to get it out of my system so I can maintain my optimism, my belief that everybody had something that they dealt with. Everybody had something hidden behind the curtain, that not all lives were perfect. And whether it was depression, whether it was monetary issues, everyone was looking for that realness, that to know they're not alone on their path, they're not alone on their journey. And I can tell you, I was 100% doing this for myself. When I wrote my book, I wrote that for me. It was my outlet. What I realized that with all the way that I was thinking and this gift that cancer was giving me, you're pushing something deep down into your belly. And if that thing you're pushing down, that evilness, if it can't find an outlet, you're going to combust. And some people find their outlet as working out, as yoga, meditation, whatever it may be. Writing became one of my outlets. And I would do that to get this off my shoulders. And so when I wrote the book, I 100% did it for myself. As we really started to move forward with speaking and connecting and sharing the understanding of the realness of how short life can be, and how little control we really have all over things. Come 2020 and the pandemic hits. Looking back, because it's okay to do that. I talk about living in the moment. I talk about appreciating the now. But it's important to have retrospective and look back as well and realize what we could take from the past to make ourselves better going forward. And we look at the families that have been altered, the businesses that have been shut down, protests, riots, elections. It's been a year that none of us will ever forget. But as we head into this holiday season, as today is Christmas Eve, and as 2020 will be behind us in the very near future, I just want to say thank you to everybody. I hope you get to spend time with your families, whether that's virtually or in person. It doesn't matter. It's the realness of what we could deal with now. My family won't be here for Christmas, but they'll always be with us in some capacity. We'll make sure we have contact with them. I want to thank you for allowing my catharsis to move from writing to speaking to sharing, to being able to connect with others in a way that I never anticipated. I didn't see how social media could take the universe of all of us and allow us to find people that are on similar paths to us and let us know we're not alone on our journeys, and find realness, find inspiration, find something that is necessary. I want to wish you and your family health, happiness, but I want to thank you. I want to thank you so much for allowing me to share my perspective, my thoughts, my ways of dealing with all the negativity that comes with diseases like cancer, and helping us prepare, plan, and understand how important the now is. All the best to everyone, and thank you so much for following my journey.